Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, continuing this arena. Turns out the thing that I had isn't happening anymore, so I found that out right after stopping the recording. You can see the time is still pretty much exactly what it was at the end of the last recording, so we're going to continue on with the run. Going pretty well with this Warlock. Beat a whole bunch of mages, basically. 3 of them. Lost to a druid who played 2 swipes, and my memory's failing me. I don't even know who else beat me. It was someone when I was at 7 wins, but I forget who it was. So anyway, that's that. Let's go ahead and move on against... Oh, it was a shaman. It was a shaman who played Wind Speaker and Ancestral Spirit on a Boulder Fist Ogre. You know, that's life. Okay, Harpo 33, I believe that is a different shaman. Easy mulligan here. I think we'll keep the Soulfire for spot removal and the Leper Gnome for the turn 1 aggression. He keeps 1 card and mulligans 3. Stormwind Knight will be good eventually, but not yet. Looks like I'll be life tapping on turn 2 to accommodate the card disadvantage from the Soulfire that I will almost certainly use on whatever early minion he plays, unless it's something stupid like an Argent Squire, then I will just cry and grumble about how I hate Argent Squires. Alright, pass the turn, buddy. Just pass it. You know you want to. Pass it. You suck. I hate you. Go crawl into a hole. Oh, he's gonna make a totem, hoping for the 1-1. Does he actually get... He actually gets the 1-1 totem! Are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, 1 in 4 odds. He spent the coin just to have a 1 in 4 chance, and then he got it. Load of baloney dongs, and of course the fairy dragon comes with the life tap rather than before. Everything's terrible. A dire wolf here. So he goes up a card here, just killing my Leper Gnome with nothing. And I'm not going to Soulfire that wolf, we'll just try to trade the Fairy Dragon into it. I'm keeping the Ooze around in case of Stormforged Axe or Doomhammer, but I will play the Ooze. It's not quite as likely that the Shaman would play a weapon as it is that a Paladin would. Yeah, he's got some spell damage, that worries me. That worries me not a small amount. And he's going to trade the wolf for the Fairy Dragon, which is just fine by me. I was going to do that anyway, so it's fine.
For the king.
Kadoink, and get rid of that Geomancer. Get back some card advantage there. Next turn's awkward. Don't really want to play this Doomguard, I don't think. That doesn't seem that great. He passes on turn 4, accomplishing nothing. And I actually get an Imp Master, which is pretty great. So everything will pretty much die to Lightning Storm except for this Imp Master, and this thing has a chance to survive. But I think it's worth it. I'm really only risking 2 extra creatures beyond what I already had. And if he wants to Lightning Storm to be overloaded, that's fine. I'll be happy to keep the beats going next turn with a Sunwalker. Or perhaps a Reckless Rocketeer. No, alright, he's flipping a Spell Totem. Still could be Lightning Storm. He has Lightning Storm and he got spell damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, at least the Imp Master won the coin flip, but it's not a great situation by any stretch. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. So first he flipped the 1-1 when he needed it, and then he flipped spell damage when he needed it. I'm sure now he'll have a Hex when he needs that for the Sunwalker. Well, at least he doesn't have Hex. He gets a healing totem when he needs it, which protects his... Goddamn kidding me. Are you goddamn kidding me? Alright, let's play... Oh, by the way, Doomguard plus Soulfire is a non-bow, so neither of them will ever be free. One of them may always be at risk of throwing out the other.
Justice shall prevail.
I will take out that totem, but I'm not gonna throw away 5 damage just to take away the healing totem. Alright, so the race is on. The race is on. I wouldn't mind actually playing Doomguard and throwing Soulfire away. Most likely is what will happen, but he's got a lot of cards here, so if he can clear my board, I'm in trouble. Lots of trouble. At least I've got Siphon Soul ready in case of things like this. Please pass the turn. Going for Dax. Well, that's good because this Sunwalker really stops him from using it. Wow, that was a wonderful turn. He's going to be overloaded next turn. Can't use his weapon effectively. And I've got the answer for the 7-8 Taunter. Life is pretty freaking great. I mean, I could even just pop Divine Shield and throw the Flame Imp away. Actually, no, it's 8. That's only 7. This thing has 8 health. Yeah, whatever. This is good. Siphon Soul. Thanks much. Do I life tap here? I should have life tapped first, but I was going to do it anyway. So we're going to swing, 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 swing. Okay, my opponent's in a lot of trouble here. Because what I could do is I could actually Soulfire him, and if the Soulfire doesn't throw away a Doomguard, I could actually then Doomguard and just kill him, even if he clears my board out. Does he have a Taunt Totem? He doesn't. Yeah, that's okay. It's the one thing he can't flip is a Taunt Totem, so we get the kill. So we actually burned that guy out. He seemed angry. He didn't say well played. He just said, you win this one, friend, which is an automated thing. He did not choose to call me his friend. Alright, 9 wins. Pretty cool. I have made it to 12 wins with Warlock. So, that's not a bucket list item anymore. In fact, let me take a look at my stats sheet real quick. With Warlock, I've made it to 12 once and to 10 once. Are there any classes with whom I have not made it past 9? I think I've actually made it to 10 with every class now. Yeah, every class has made it to at least 10. The worst class in that regard are Rogue and Mage. They've each made it to 10 once and never again. Warlock has made it, like I said, to 10 and to 12. So, still, though, it'd be cool to make it past 9, because at 10, you unlock the potential for some really big rewards. And it's another Shaman, World Forger. Well, we smashed one and got smashed by another. Mulligan this Doomguard. I'm actually going to keep Stormwind Knight. It's a really good totem mopper, plus just a good 4-drop in general. Of course, I would not be keeping it if I didn't have a 3-drop, and look at this curve. The only thing that would make it better is if I top-decked my Flame Imp, Voidwalker, or Leper Gnome to play on turn 1. Small odds of that, and in fact, they do not take place. But that's okay. Can't have everything. Now, if you could just pass the turn, buddy, that'd be great. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We have quite the curve here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't think my minions are strong enough on their own to be able to just play out my curve like that, though. Chances are I'll have to pause at some point to Demon Fire. Not this turn. This opponent's got a slow start. He gets a 2 toughness totem, not the 1/1. And I will actually go ahead and just kill it. Leper Gnome arrives a turn too late. That's okay, though. I'll find a time to sneak it in. I'm not going to play it, of course, at the expense of Imp Master. That would just be craziness. But I might, like, if he plays something that needs to be Demon Fired, Demon Fire that thing and then play Leper Gnome. So here we go. Does he have Ascension? I kind of smell Ascension. No, it's a Twilight Drake, which is even worse. Oh, God. I need my silence and I don't have it. You know, I have lost a lot of games lately to these frickin' Twilight Drakes. 2, 4, 5, 6. It is so annoying. Alright, here's what we're going to do, folks. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Do. We're going to actually just flood the board. Put the Demon Fire on the correct target. And we're going to race. We're just going to race. Like, I'm going to pretend I'm an aggro deck here. If he has Lightning Storm, then I lose. But I'm just sick of dying to these Twilight Drakes. I'm going to, you know, play to my outs and do my best. I could also life tap aggressively to try to find a Spellbreaker, but that is the only thing I have in the deck that could answer this. So, I guess a Siphon Soul as well. God, Twilight Drake's such a dumb card. Okay, no Lightning Storm. That's good news. He's going to Earth Shock that Imp, which is for 1 mana to kill it. That's, okay, you know what? I can't complain too much. That's obviously better than a Lightning Storm would have been. Can't really complain too much. Soulfire, alright, could be good. I'm going to just play this thing. Just play the biggest thing I've got, and I'm going to completely ignore his minions. So we've got him down to half-life. This thing is a huge hitter. He's got to address this, and I've got all this other stuff here. He kind of demonstrated last turn that he did not have a Lightning Storm. So this might be the way that I win, if I win at all, is just by burning him out. I feel like that's giving me my best chances. And like I said before, this deck has a lot of burn potential, so I feel like if he's at this low health, my odds are on turn 5, with him only having 5 minutes to react to this board, my odds are actually okay. Plus, remember, I've got 2 latent damage in this Leper Gnome that will almost certainly count. Okay, so Bloodlust spends his whole turn to take out just a Vengeful Mercenary, and then he takes out one of my other minions. Well, I'm going to hit him for 5, 7. Yeah, he's getting into World of Hurt range here. Actually, let me life tap first, just in case. Organ. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Just keep going all the way for the face.
For honor.
Okay, I just need 1 more push. I mean, really 5 more damage. And then the Soulfire does the job. 1 more push. Let's say he has a Fire Elemental. He could kill this. This thing would survive, though, which is pretty awesome. He needs Taunt, actually, probably more than he needs like something like Fire Elemental. Taunt would be the greatest thing. He has a Fire Elemental. I'm actually really happy about that. So, yeah, it's just not good enough because this guy survives. So, let's see. Can I actually win right here? It's close. This is 3. He's down to... Oh yeah, I win right here.
Honor.
Well, I'm gonna give myself some credit for making the right strategic call, not trying to control the board or anything, just going straight for the face. I think that was the correct answer when he dropped before 7, and I had no efficient means of removing it. So we make it to 10 wins! Woo! I didn't make any predictions for this deck, did I? Did I? I don't think I did. So whatever, we just took the arena as it was. Would be nice to get my second 12-win run with Warlock. My ultimate bucket list is to hit 12-0 at least once with each class. And without spoiling anything, I have achieved that once. So there's a run on this channel where I go 12-0. Watch them all till you find the right one, huh? Huh? How's that for advertising, huh? Anyway, up against the Druid here, Gambit. Bane of the X-Men, perhaps. And this is not quite as good of a hand as it looks, because I cannot play the Panda after playing the Voidwalker, but that's fine. I'll keep the Panda anyway. In case he removes this thing with something, the Panda will be playable. If not, I'll life tap, no problem. Or maybe I'll play the Panda anyway, who knows. Alright. This cavalcade of 6 drops is a little bit concerning. Is he going to point out for a Wrath or something? No, a Fairy Dragon. Okay, so he's threatening to kill the Voidwalker. Well, that's fine. I guess I will use the Panda then. Oh, the 6 drops. This is worth doing. I mean, it's better than just having this die to nothing. Note that even if I had Mortal Coil, I couldn't use it on the Fairy Dragon anyway, so... Makes sense to try to trade these 2 minions off, and I did get him to use his coin at least. It's going to innervate. Ah, jeez. Is that a Keeper of the Grove? No, it's a Gnomish Inventor, which is pretty tame as far as innervate plays go. He's being cheeky here, not trading. Trying to sneak through extra damage. And he's going to get away with it. So this guy, unfortunately, not the greatest. It will not quite kill the Gnomish Inventor. But my life total is reasonably high, so if I do get to play all these things, I'll be fine. Alright. Well, what I'm gonna do here... Corruption. God. Do I really play that at the expense of the Stormwind Knight? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Bane of Doom. Okay. Put Corruption on that. And I'm going to run into that. This Cobra's going to deal 2 damage to me, then die. I'm below 20, which is a bit scary, but this thing should be Bane of Doomable, and then I'll get a minion. Maybe I'll get lucky. I'm actually starting to fall pretty seriously behind here, so I'll need to get pretty lucky with this Bane of Doom. Maybe I'll get the... Well, I really want the 3/5. Yes, I got it! So I paid 5 mana for a 3/5 and killed off the Gnomish Inventor. That is the luck that I needed. And notice this guy's ability doesn't actually trigger because battle cries don't come into effect when minions are brought into play that way. I wouldn't even mind using the Reckless Rocketeer to kill the Senjin. Just goes to show this is a 6 mana minion that you're happy to kill a 4 mana minion with. He's gonna run in like that. Interesting. Well, one option here would also be to play the Stormwind Knight and kill the Senjin off that way. I can also play Sunwalker, which is pretty alright. Dread Infernal doesn't do a whole lot, unfortunately. I have to think very carefully, actually, about this choice. This is a really important choice. I think I need to play the safest thing I have and trade minions. So Sunwalker is a 6 mana minions, kind of just about as good as a Druid of the Claw, honestly. It just goes to show how good Druid of the Claw is. Like, it's about as good as a Sunwalker. Is he going to pop the Divine Shield with his face? Looks like he is. Does he have more removal? Does he have a buff for the Druid, like a Shattered Sun Cleric or a Dark Iron Dwarf? That would be ideal for him. The problem is this thing actually has so much health that even after running in, the Dread Infernal won't actually kill it off. No, he's just going to do stuff. Okay. He will run in, though. Alright. Well, let's just play it safe. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to just kill that. Use the Stormwind Knight. Kill his highest damaging minion. Play a Crocolus. The disadvantage of this move is I didn't play a taunt, so he's going to get to hit me with the Loot Hoarder if he wants and Shapeshift. But I'm hoping that the Loot Hoarder is going to want to go here to get a card and take a minion off the board. And then I can drop my Senjin. Or perhaps Siphon Soul if there's something that needs to be siphoned off. Like an Ancient of War, for example. I'm gonna swipe that. So he's gonna clear out my board with swipe. And then keep the Loot Hoarder around. I see. And even as a Leper Gnome, that's actually... Okay, well, if that's what he's gonna do, then I am gonna play a Dread Infernal that'll kill the Leper Gnome and the Loot Hoarder. And I hope he plays something big later that's worth Siphon Souling so I can get some health going here. Alright, doink. Definitely not gonna life tap here. Just play my own Leper Gnome. Call it a day. Yeah, 13 health's really a little low against the Druid with 4 cards. But I got 3 health, which is not insignificant. And I have a Priestess of Elune. And I have Ascension. Oh man, Naturalize is actually... Well, this is a good time for Naturalize. Because it takes a 6/6 off the map. And he still has his full mana for the turn. Loot Hoarder number 2 drops down the pike.
Time for a little blood.
Okay. This is tricky. Flame Imp is probably not playable. The problem is, if I don't play one of my 6-drops this turn, I can only play 1 card next turn. Like, if I were to play Sen'jin now and Spellbreaker, I'd only have 1 creature playable next turn because there's these 6-drops. Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna stop him from getting a card, and I will play Flame Imp. I'm gonna judge that the 3 damage of the Flame Imp will be compensated for by its ability to take a minion off the board. It's a risky move, but I do have 7 points of healing here. Granted, it'll be over 2 turns, but hopefully that's enough. He's only got 2 cards here. If I can take care of those cards, like if one of them will die to Reckless Rocketeer and the other to Siphon Soul, then I could potentially catch back up. Oh no. Well, that might have to eat a Siphon Soul, unfortunately. Oh geez, that's really frustrating. So now he gets cards for those minions. Damn it. Aw, damn it. Fuck. That's bad. Okay. So terrible. Alright, let's play... Oh no, I can't play this because then I can't Siphon Soul that. Alright, we're gonna do this and hope I don't throw away a Siphon Soul. Oh, I threw away some healing. That's not good. Can't believe I'm that sad about losing a Priestess of Elune, but I was. Oh my god, can I have one? Oh no, he had a Druid of the Claw, which was taunting, so I couldn't have just like raced past and used the Reckless Rocketeer. But I might be able to win now if he potentially. Oh my gosh, do I actually win? What is this, 10? I win. Wow, thank you, Reckless Rocketeer. Oh, okay, that was close shave. But we got it, so we're up to 10 wins. Tough game there against Gambit the Druid. Cult Master almost pulled it out for him. But I left just enough minions around. Oh, that was 11 wins. Hey! Well, I've never had 11 exactly with Warlock. I've had 12. So if I lose, it'll be my first time getting 11. And if I win, hey, 12 wins is pretty great. I don't think I really saw this coming. I didn't make any predictions, so I'm not going to say that I was right or anything. But I really didn't see it coming that this deck would go this far. I mean, it didn't seem that great to me. The curve seemed kind of weird. And I mean, there were good cards in it, but I don't know, it didn't seem like it was that kind of a deck, but hey, there it is. So, fittingly, our final game of this arena run, win or lose, the King Loler is going to be up against a mage. So we've killed like 3 mages already. We get a really fast start against this one. Actually, I'm going to keep Siphon Soul because I have such a fast start. I've got plays for turn 1 and 2. I just want to make sure I have this card. I want to make sure I have it for the end game so I can heal, which is important against a mage, and so I can blow up big things. Now, please just don't play a Mana Worm. Thank God. Alright. We actually have the perfect curve. I think it would be really fitting if I ended up losing this game. Because I've got, like, the absolute perfect curve. Turn 1, 2 minions. Turn 2, turn 3. I mean, you really couldn't ask for anything more. If she has a slow start here and just Fire Blasts right now, I could win. Doomsayer! Are you goddamn kidding me? I can't kill it. I've only got 4 damage. We're gonna life tap here. So she gets a 2-for-1 here with this Doomsayer. I cannot fucking believe it. Well, what a fitting way to lose a game, I suppose, is to have your opponent Doomsayer you. She's got a very slow start. Do I play Fairy Dragon on Leper Gnome or the Worgen? I think I'm gonna actually play the 2 minions. Because if she's got such a slow start, she might have wanted to play like Ascension or something here, so I want to try to convince her to use the Fire Blast to kill the Leper Gnome. And spend half her mana doing that. No, she's gonna play Water Elemental. Oh my gosh. This is actually real bad. I don't have any good answers to that thing. It's like a 3-for-1 for Christ's sakes. No point silencing it. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I think I'm gonna lose this game actually. I'm gonna silence it anyway just to put a minion on the board. We're gonna race, but I am not doing nearly enough damage to think that I will actually be able to win this race. Yeah, so Doomhammer plus Water Elemental, and that's a wrap. Had I played the Worgen, I could have Demon Fired the Worgen and then potentially burned her out with it. Just gonna Frostbolt. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, she actually managed to kill everything I played, and now I'm in serious trouble. These minions are both going to die, but Demon Fire didn't deal enough damage to kill her 3 toughness minions. And I think I'm actually set to lose this game now. I guess I'll just throw everything at her face. If I like throw this at her face, and then I throw a Doomguard at her face. Oh no! Oh no! Siphon Soul. Okay, good. Siphon Soul. Is she gonna attack me with the Mana Worm? She is. Oh, she takes a little bit of a risk. A little bit of a risk there. Goodbye, that thing. I will pause for a moment to kill the Mana Worm. I still get 4 damage through rather than 3. This thing was gonna die anyway. So I can then smash her down to 10 damage. It's possible that I'll win, just not super likely. Water Elemental comes down the pike. Now, do I play Sunwalker here? Let me think about that. To kind of preserve myself a little bit as well. Or Fen Creeper, maybe? Yeah, let me actually play Fen Creeper because this lets me Demon Fire that Water Elemental. This Fen Creeper will not be able to attack because she's definitely going to run into it with the Water Elemental, but I think it was worth it to take a moment to put on that extra pressure. Card-wise, I'm in really bad shape. She has 6 to my 3, soon to be 4. I can catch up a little bit with Life Tap, but I can't Life Tap much against a mage. She's going to give herself a Tundra, which is actually really maddening because, shit, because this does not die to Reckless Rocketeer. Unless I get a... what's her face? Mortal Coil. Oh, hey. Okay. Is that a mirror entity? If it's a mirror entity, then so be it. I'm not going to play around it. It's not mirror entity. Okay. Gotta take risks when you're behind. So now I can get past this Fen Creeper with Rocketeer plus Mortal Coil. Unfortunately, that means the Rocketeer is not being used for damage. Of course, this could be like a Vaporize or something. Really, anything that it is bad. If it's Ice Armor, that's bad. If it's Vaporize, it's bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. Oh, man. Actually, I don't know how I can kill my opponent from this situation. Oh, Hellfire, that's how. Yes, I still have Hellfire in here. She's gonna Spellbend my Corruption. That's hilarious. Mortal Coil has no targets. Oh my gosh. Spellbender. Well, it wouldn't have been any better if I'd Mortal Coiled first, because then it would have been wasted and she'd have a 1-3. At least this 1-3 is going to die on my turn. Oh, I'm just going to heal it up. Man, that Fen Creeper was pretty good for her. She'll use the Fire Blast plus this Doomed Spellbender to kill off my Ooze. Smart. She's getting me down pretty good as well. And even more. Alright, well now I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's Mortal Coil, draw a card. Bane of Doom, almost. Well, I need to get a lucky demon, so let's just see what I get. Wow, that is admittedly quite lucky. I'm not gonna Life Tap here. She can actually already kill me this turn if she's got the right cards, but potentially I can play Priestess of Elune and survive. She's just gonna put lots of minions on the board and race me out. I can't deal enough damage to her to kill her. Not with this type of hand, because I still need to clear out the Fen Creeper. And then somehow deal 15 damage. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, well, let's Life Tap, see what we got. Doomguard. Cute, but not cute enough. Well played. So 11 wins will be it, and that is totally fine. So I had a super fast start, but she had mother freaking Doomsayer and then a bunch of overpowered water elementals. What are you gonna do? You're gonna lose. That's what you're gonna do. So the final mage that we play, the 4th mage of the run, beats us. If you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, please like and or subscribe. And then if you want to stick around to see what my rewards are, that's starting now. Hopefully it's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold already. That is a butt ton of gold. Holy crap, what is this? 220, 420, 415 gold. Yeah, I'm happy about that. That is very solidly putting me above 6,000 gold, on my way to 5 or 7,000. Hey, an epic! I think that I only have one of them. Lots of rares and an epic. Now, obviously, I already have the rares, but I think that Spellbender might be new. Yes, that Spellbender is new, so I got a little bit of extra dust in this pack. What is that, 100 dust? Much better than the 40 normally. You know, the dwindling down I'm okay with. It's the extra time I have to wait watching those crystals go into my little pool of dust that just gets me. So Spellbender, yes, that's my second one. I think I had to craft one for my Mage Secrets short Hearthstone guide video, but I only crafted one, and then now I got the other one. So I hope I don't find any more, because that will mean that I lost dust. Next run is going to be Paladin, Mage, or Warrior. I don't remember what it's going to be, so it's going to be what it's going to be. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you then.